Hi everyone and welcome to my channel and welcome to another show vlog. Enzo is just having a bit of a graze. I've just got him from his paddock. Say hi. Hey. We are heading to Dryandra at CCI this weekend. It is currently Friday morning, so I'm just gonna bring him in, sort out what he needs for the weekend, pack his hay, pack his feeds. The car is chock-a-block full, so I packed that on Thursday night. So we've got absolutely everything that we need, but we're very, very excited for this weekend. We are competing in the EVA 80 off the track, as we have been these last few shows. We've both never been to Dryandra, so it'll be a new venue for both of us. But I've heard that it can be very cold, so I've packed lots of jackets for this weekend. So let's take him in, get his float boots on and get him ready to travel.
2 hours later.
We have arrived. It was about 2.5 hours to get here with the truck, you know, up and down those hills. But we're here. Everyone seems to be slowly arriving. So I'm literally just dividing up Enzo's plats, and we've got a lovely undercover yard. How amazing. And I think it's going to be raining Sunday, so that'll be perfect. I guess it depends on which way it's got to come in. Obviously this way he might get wet. But it's so nice to know that he's got, you know, a really secure yard, and they're probably like the best yards we've ever had. So just dividing up these plants, I'm gonna plat him up now and then ride him a bit later on. And he's so happy. He's come off the truck super chilled. We've, you know, taken all of his float boots off and washed his bottom a little bit. But yeah, so that's the plan. I will see you as I'm doing these plants and trying to make them look good. I feel like I'm getting better slowly, but it's a work in progress, isn't it?
One eternity later.
Just got to the point where I'm now just putting them up in their little balls, banding them instead of threading them. I know threading would look better, but just can't really be bothered. Anyways, then I'm going to get on and take him for a little bit of a walk around the grounds and a quick ride. Hi. I'm just checking Enzo. We finished our ride. He was a little fresh at times, and I think almost like pretending he was horse shy, which he clearly is not. But here you were just feeling like, yeah, kind of anytime someone came towards us, he was a bit like, oh my goodness. But then he put in some really good work at times. So like, you know, it's a brand new venue. I was assuming he would be a little bit fresh, having not been here before, but he's loving his hay right now. He's going to be fed dinner. I'm going to go have a shower. I don't think we got any footage of my ride. I did get some on my phone, which I'll put on my Instagram story. But I don't know if we'll be able to put it in here, but if we will, we will. But yeah, no, he was good. He's nice and cozy in here. The sun's just gone down in his paddock, so I'll just make sure that he doesn't get too hot. But yeah, I don't think I'll do a pre-ride tomorrow morning. I think he'll be good now that he's been down in that area where we'll be warming up tomorrow. What is it? Frantically chewing, but absolutely terrified at the same time.
Day 2.
Oh, good morning, guys. This is insane how cold it is. I don't think I've ever been this cold. I don't even think when I went skiing in Japan it was this cold, or I was wearing this many layers. As you can probably tell, very cold. But this has never happened before. There's ice on my car. My windscreen is frozen. So the plan now is for me to take him for a walk, and then we'll slowly start getting ready for dressage at 8:45. So handsome. That was the worst test I've ever done, guys. Oh dear. He warmed up like a dream. He was so good. You know, and I actually gave him a really decent warm up too, like really worked on every, I think the roof's leaking, sorry, you can maybe see a couple of drops. Warmed up like a dream, was just feeling awesome, and it was so cold and so fresh this morning, as you guys know. And then as soon as we kind of walked, we went around the outside, the previous rider had finished. There were some people up in the top of the arena, which I think kind of took him by surprise. So that kind of, you know, raised his blood pressure a bit, and then, you know, really tried to get him calm before we went in the arena, which you would have seen, and he had a lovely trot up the centre line, was great. And anytime we kind of headed back towards home, it was in the top parts of the long side of the arena was where we kind of, I lost him, whether his head came above the vertical or he just felt like a bit like a V6 and was about to explode a little bit, which is kind of what we got in the part that we went backwards. They're all laughing at me, I'm sure of it. You're not meant to go backwards in a test, guys. That's a clear no-no, but hopefully that's only like one little section that I'll get like a 1 or a 2 for, but I just had to sit there and just let him be, because I know he did anticipate the trot in front of the judge, and kind of from there I lost him on that corner for sure. But then, you know, I got him back with the circles and things, and I felt like his trot work was a lot more forward. Let me know what you guys think. He looked very expressive when I watched it back, which is kind of what I've been wanting. And his canter work was, I think, a bit forward, and I did lose him on, I think, the first half of my circles both sides. That's kind of when I'm turning him away from home, and when he knows that we're going, and I lost him. One more thing, lost him in the bottom corner before I went across my second diagonal. Should have kept the forward trot. Anyways, we live and learn, guys. It's eventing, there's 3 phases, but dressage were usually quite good, so I'm not off to a good start, but look, it is what it is, isn't it? I'm sure everyone's been there where their horse has gone backwards in a test and it just hasn't been good. So I don't know what we'll get, but I'll let you know once I get my scores, and he's happy just chilling with all of his friends. But yeah, that's the wrap up. Dressage done. Alrighty, I'm just going to put you guys right there. I'm really happy. We only had the one down, guys, number 6, and I know it was a long spot. I kind of sent him to it, and I think he only just tapped it and it came down on one side, so it's just so unfortunate. But guys, I think that's the first time I've ever only had just one show jump down in eventing. In the eventing show jump phase. I have taken my jacket off already. My stock tie is off. Oh, I can undo this too. Oh, I can breathe now. yeah, we got, oh my gosh. Okay, so in the warm-up, I did quite a decent warm-up. I'm like, just wait. And every time that he charged afterwards, I just, no, wait for me. And then, yes, we did a lot of warm-up. They were running really early, so I just kind of kept him going, then went in. As soon as we went in again, 10, I was like, 1, 3, 1, da, 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 okay, I'm gonna go. Bell went, and I was like, okay, steady. I got him around the end. He kind of launched over 1 and got a bit strong, and you would have seen me holding. I'm like, you do not rush. We're not going to do a 5 stride where a 7 or 8 stride's meant to be. No, you can wait for me. I held him to the base of that number 2, and he launched himself over it, which was great, which shows you that he does know he has to get over it. Round to 3, good. 4, bit of a, you know, forward pace, but lovely. 5, he was good. 6, yeah, kind of sent it. Sadly, it came down. Whoa, him for 7, and then around to 8 we did 3 strides between 8 and 9 when it was definitely meant to be 4. But mind you, I did see another rider after me. He's got a very forward horse as well. She did 3. I just kind of held. I was like, oh my gosh. And he had a bit of a right drift today. There's a right drift happening, and I think in my marks for my dressage it does say his quarters were to the right. I didn't really feel it, but I'll have to look back at the footage. But yeah, so overall really happy, guys. Just the one down. It was unfortunate that it tapped, but that's, you know, what happens. But 1 down. I think I need to give myself some credit. We've only got 1 more phase left to go tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock cross country. So he is just getting unplatted at the moment by my partner Tim. He's so good, #1 supporter. Doing it by yourself is really tough. I understand why people have grooms, and I've only got the 1 horse. So yeah, he's undoing his splats. But Enzo's good. He did work up a bit of a sweat. It's, even though the wind's cold, the sun's fully out, so he's quite sweaty. So I'm gonna do my helper duty. I'm packing down dressage arenas today, so I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna go walk my cross country course tonight before it gets too dark and have an early shower, because I have a feeling the queues for the shower are gonna be big tonight. So I wanna have a shower nice and early and just be done and put him to bed. Alright guys, my helper duty is done. Whew, packing down those dressage arenas, I feel like I definitely worked my arms. That was definitely a workout. Just burned off my chips and my burger for last night. So I'm literally grazing the big boy. He absolutely deserved it after today. Brand new venue, like who would have thought our dressage, we would have been walking backwards, but considering everything, happy. And our show jumping only the 1, which was just a tap. So really happy with today, to be fair. And we're just going to be grazing for another 20 minutes or so and then put him to bed. I have walked the cross country course, but I haven't filmed it yet. I will do that for you guys in the morning, and it is looking schmick. It looks so good. I'm actually so excited to ride it tomorrow. Let's hopefully he's got his big brave boy pants on. He's trying to find all the good bits. But yeah, so I will be heading off to dinner and then going to bed, hopefully nice and early, and I'll check back in with you guys in the morning.
Day 3.
Morning guys, it's Sunday. Just here with the big boys. Sorry, the GoPro couldn't turn on just before, so we've had to wait until it's gotten a bit warmer. I think because it was so cold the battery wasn't registering. Anyways, I've marked out his stall this morning, woke up at like 6. I don't go until about 10:30. Hi, you want to say hello to everyone? Oh, he's so cute this morning. He's so precious, so precious. But yeah, so he's been fed his breakfast. I've mucked out his yard. He's got fresh new water. We've already packed up our swag and everything, because obviously, you know, we stay over at pretty much all the events and we camp. So it was 2 nights here. I slept a lot better last night, which was really good. But I'm just gonna go grab a coffee and go walk the course. This will be the 2nd time walking it, and I will bring you guys along this time so you guys can check it out as well. But first things first, coffee.
Spring comes like it's something in the air at that time. Don't know why. Always dream of you when spring comes. It's like the heat on my skin takes me back to the time met you on a Friday, halfway out at the door of the club, playing soul on the weekends, stayed in bed till Wednesday.
Alright guys, course looks awesome. It's really almost a little bit testing like it was at Harvey. Lots of combinations. It's really weavy. I just have to make sure I remember where I'm going. But I'm really excited to get out there and ride this course. So I'm going to walk it, I think, again, just to make doubly sure that I know exactly where I'm going. And then I will see you guys probably in the cross-country warm-up. It is still so cold. So he's all tucked up underneath his rug at the moment. He's got his boots on. I've got my vest on. I've got 2 jackets and a scarf, and I am still shaking. It is that cold. So I'm gonna wait for another 10 minutes and then I'll start heading over, and that'll be when I've got about 25 minutes, 30 minutes until I go. Are you ready? Yeah? We'll get this done, hey? And then we can go home. But yeah, really looking forward to it, but I'm just not excited about wearing my short sleeves cross country because I'm gonna freeze.
You take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you never mean, yeah. I think I need a minute to figure out my limits. You cross them more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Not sure what I expected.
Alright guys, I literally just went through the finish flags not long ago. My nose is running, I'm sorry, it's that cold. Oh, we've had so many lovely confident runs around. You look, we got through the finish flags, but it's been really quite cold and brisk. He warmed up beautifully, and it was the sunken road that got us this time. We haven't done very many of those out at all. Actually, I don't think we've done any. This is the first one, and I literally had a really positive spot to it, and he just went and I just got flung. I didn't come off though, thank God, and I just came around again, and he went through it really well. But sadly the refusal there, and he did hesitate getting off the bank at number 13A, which was a bit disappointing again as well, because even at Harvey, like, you go up on a bank and then off the other side, and even off the other side he's fine. So when it's just like a level surface sunken road, or like it's been really smooth going up and jumping off, he's not quite as confident. So I definitely need to train that, guys. But you know, this weekend's been pretty good. Only the 1 rail show jumping, so that's a massive improvement for us. Dressage wasn't the best, and then cross country wasn't the best. But so isn't it like almost reversed this show? It's definitely one, you know, it's the first time we've been here, so I shouldn't be too hard on him. You know, it's not our local grounds at all. So still buzzing though. We still got through the finish flags, and he went into the water, so I am very, very happy in that sense. But yeah, we've got to train some more banks going down, and you know, that's what it's all about. Finding things that you need to work on, and it really is a test going out and competing and seeing what you need to work on for next time. But now I'm just going to take him back and give him a nice big hose. Alrighty, we are done for the weekend, guys. We've got another 80 up our belt. We got through the finish flags, didn't we? So I think only 6 in the class did go clear. So we have finished up in 14 out of, I think, you know, 17, 18 starters, which isn't, you know, too bad considering our one on the bank when he kind of teetered on the edge, it was counted as a refusal, so we did get the 40 penalty set. But otherwise, I'm really happy with him. You know, it's the first time being at Dryandra, first time, you know, going around that cross-country course, and we've got to jump off things more. So it was jumping into the sunken road and off the bank at the top. But we're done. More training to do at home, so... Well, he's very angry. He just wants his hay. But yeah, so overall really happy with how he went this weekend. You know, another one up our sleeve. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy my eventing show vlog, considering our dressage, show jumping and cross country. But that's just the aim of the game, I guess. You know, we'll just keep working, we'll keep at it. And I will see you guys on my next video very, very soon. Bye.